Hello, my Scorpios, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie again. I'm, of course, Debbie, and I'm reading for May 19th through the 25th. Now, I am redoing this video because we were having sound issues. It's hard to hear a video when there's no sound. So, let's see what we have here, and let's see what's going on. Now, I did do an overview. Justice is here. Justice is coming, so please take a look at that. We do have some really interesting energies that I talk about, you know, Mars and Leo, a new moon, a lot of different things happening. And of course, I always remind you that these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like, leave the rest, okay? So hopefully I'm not, you know, blowing your ears out because I did put the sound up quite a bit. Don't know why it happened, but let's see what we've got. I do feel like there's, like your energies are going to be unexpected. It's, you know, so I really want you to be aware that it's like you might be doing this, but the outcome's going to be like this. It's going to be a different outcome. I'm not saying it's a bad outcome. No, it's just that it's not going to be the way you thought it was going to be. You've got this very, you know, this is what, no, I'm going to be doing X, Y, Z, and this is going to be the outcome. And you're going to find out that it's just not going to happen quite that way. And that's okay, because it's basically when those things are happening, you know, I don't believe that there's coincidences. I do believe that higher power takes over and does the driving. Very much the chariot type of energy. But let's see, Holy Spirit, higher power, what do you want to tell our Scorpios? What is it that Scorpios need to know? So let's go on for this last card here. Now these two cards jumped out. Remember, we do have that new moon, and the new moon is in Taurus, where prosperity lies ahead. So let's see. These are the two cards that fell out. I'm going to move this because this moved on top, I think, like that. So we're going to take this one first. So we have the Page of Michael. Page's energy, underlying energy, is our earth energy. It is our Taurus, our Virgo, our Capricorn. Remember, Taurus, we still are in Taurus, though we're transitioning to Gemini energy, which is actually your Michael energy, is your air energy. So it's Taurus, it's Virgo, like I said, it's money, job, career. Remember, Jupiter now is in Taurus also. So there is this money, there is this job, there is this, you know, possibility of things happening in that type of realm. Now that type of, you know, just the earth energies. Now Michael is our air energy. It is Aquarius. It is Gemini. It is also Libra. Aquarius, yes, we have Pluto, and there's some things going on with, you know, Aquarius and Pluto and Aquarius opposing, you know, Mars and Leo type of thing. And we're about to go into Gemini. So this is your thought process, is thinking things through, making some plans. And again, I think this is where we're talking about a little bit more. So maybe you're going up for a promotion, and the promotion, you know, you're like, okay, I'm going for this job, or I'm going for this interview, and something changes. It's not the outcome is not going to be the way you thought it was going to be. It's not going to be that it's a bad outcome. It's just be flexible and be prepared for, you know, if they say to you, oh, you wanted, you know, we were interviewing you for this job, but now this job came and we think you're a better fit. Okay, so it's basically continue to move forward, continue to go after whatever it is you're going after, but be prepared for a different outcome. Okay, so the Page of Michael is truthful, perceptive, analytical, and blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts or documents very thoroughly. Now we still have that shadow of Mercury. Mercury is direct right now, but we still have that shadow of the retrograde. So it is good to look at your contracts or have somebody that you trust. Page of Michael is embarking on a new journey, though. Okay, but it does say that it's going to be a challenging one. You do have what it takes. So it could even be, you know, that you're going for an entry position and they want to make you manager, or they want to kind of bump you up a little bit more. You do have the qualifications. You do have what it takes. So let's see. What do we have here? This is, again, one of the cards that fell out. the 3 of Ariel. So 3 has celebration, creation. It's also the power of 3. Ariel is that earth energy again. You know, the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And remember again, I know I'm stressing it, but Jupiter is in Taurus right now. There is a lot of creativity with this energy. There is a lot of jumping in with this energy. There is a lot of, like, again, I just feel like what you're expecting, it's going to be a different outcome. And the thing about it is it's going to be something even better for you. It's going to be something that is healthier for you, it's a good energy, okay? So the 3 of Ariel also too has a provision. When I see the 3 of Pentacles, I always get a divine provision with that. It's kind of like, you're in need, here, we're providing, okay? But the 3 of Ariel talks a little bit more about growth. It talks a little bit more about receiving, okay? So the 3 of Ariel is do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. And that's important. Remember, you're not in this by yourself. You do need to cooperate. You do need to work with others. But again, it just feels, it feels so different. You walk in, it's kind of like you're walking in to a grocery store for dinner and you're saying, okay, I'm going to buy some chicken, and you walk out with some steak, okay? And that's if you eat meat. But it's like you're upgrading. There's a big upgrade happening for you with this time, okay? It's going to be different than you expected. Next card is the 4 of Ariel. So the 4 has stability, organization, and leadership to it. Ariel, again, is that earth energy too. Now, there is a money issue here. There is some money that goes with the 4 of Ariel. Whatever this is all about, you do want to make sure that, maybe there could be some negotiations about money. If this is a job, and I'm going to just kind of say that it could be a job, it could be that type of opportunity, be prepared to negotiate. One of the things is, if they say, oh, we want you for $10 an hour, we want to offer you this, and say, I really want this job, but I would like more than $10 an hour. And if they say to you something like, well, what are you looking for? Well, what is your top dollar? What can you offer? What is the range? So in some ways you're accepting the position, saying, I want to work for you. Now, the only thing that's keeping me is the money. Okay, now the other thing about it is you don't want to push it too far. It's a very delicate, delicate negotiation. So the 4 of Ariel, though, does bring about some stability, but it's also a reciprocity. It's also a back and forth type of energy here too. So, you don't want to, if they come up to like 14, 15 and you're saying, no, I need 16, you might, don't push your luck too much with that, but you can do the negotiations. Now, the other thing with the 4 of Ariel, 4 of Pentacles, I do tell you is to watch the money, okay? Now, money is also energy, so watch your energy. It is a give and take with your energy. Again, you might be in some sort of negotiations about that type of, about a salary, about a job, okay? Now, and you can also negotiate, and again, I'm kind of going into the job, just it's easier to explain with that. You can negotiate other things. Maybe you want to be working from home. Maybe you want to work 4 10-hour days instead of 5 8-hour days. So there are other ways to negotiate, and that's what this 4 of Ariel's bringing to me. There's negotiations for you. When you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change, so that's where you have to be a little more flexible, because you might say, well, I want this, and and then you lose the opportunity because you're resistant. Extremes in how you save or spend money. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here. Again, it's the outcome. It's not going to be what you thought. I think it's going to be better. I think it's going to be better for you. But again, don't dig in your heels. Okay, don't dig in your heels. That's the thing that we all have to worry about and watch. Okay, higher power. What else do you want to say for our Scorpios? What else is there for this week of the 19th through the 25th? A lot of transitional energies. What else do you want to say? the messenger of thought. So the messenger of thought is the page of Michael. So you have a lot of confirmation right here for you. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information may require changes to your plans. Review all documents carefully. You know will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. And that's where I'm kind of like, if you're in some negotiations, you might want to pull back a little bit. Okay? Oh, I'm all for many people, many people never, that I might have, I might have interviewed, or people that I have coached in how to interview, they never think to ask for a little bit more, and it's okay. And it's okay to even ask, if this is a job, to ask, what is the salary range for this? And then, sometimes they would say, well, what are you looking for? And I would say, I want as much as you'll give me. So, again, the money, there's a lot of money energy with this. Again, the outcome's not the way you thought it was going to be. But I do think it's going to be better. Okay, let's see but it's going to be challenging. It's not going to just be, you're going to have to kind of work for it a little bit. Okay, let's see what we've got going on. Inspirational wisdom from fairies and angels. What do you have for our Scorpios here? What's for our Scorpios? Here we go. Spirit guides. I think this is one of our new, I don't think we've come across this card before. Spirit guides. The past has been difficult, but now is the time to believe in your abilities and walk your pathway with confidence. I love that. I love that. Okay, let's see now. What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Scorpios during this week? What would be helpful for them? Let me see what would be helpful. Here we go. Reversed. Titanium rainbow quartz. This is a combination between man-made and nature-made. Awakening all chakras. Ultimate manifestation, vibrancy. It brings about a powerful shift, especially during a time of powerful shifts. So my Scorpios, we did talk about the new moon. Prosperity lies ahead. And I know sometimes it's like, well, how is that going to happen? Well, whatever's going on in the world, we still have to live our lives. So we have to keep our, and again, watch that other one, because we have to keep our vibrations elevated. So let's see, what other moon energies for our Scorpios? What do we have for our Scorpios? What do we have for our Scorpios? Here we go. Now, interesting, because you saw that I shuffled, but Cancer also got this card. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. I love it. Okay, my Scorpio, so we redid the video. Sorry about if you watched the other one. It was an interesting video too, but I think this was a little more concise, so it's all good, right? Please do me that favor to like, share, subscribe, click on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, please Rumble me. As always, now for my Scorpios, as always, my Scorpios, know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.